Hey, what's up everybody? It is the morning of a Sunday and I'm out here. It's in December. I think it's the 20th or maybe it's the 19th. All the days are kind of merging together for me right now. Folks, I just got some donuts. Now, I'm not a big donut guy. You know, I try to eat healthy. Got to maintain this figure. But, you know, Sasha, she wanted to try this new donut place at least once. And she wanted me to try it with her. So I did, and I'm picking these donuts up and I'm gonna bring them home and we're gonna split them. And it's in my very own, I think it's in West Dennis. I mean, West Dennis and Dennisport are pretty close together, so I think this is considered West Dennis, but basically it's called the Captain Baker Donut Shop, I believe. And I think it's a new joint, or at least I've never been there before. And if you've been there, then drop in the comments how long it's been around, or if you know that. But these donuts look so tasty, and this is kind of like my driving vlog, so I just wanted to show you real quick these donuts here. And there's three types. There's a half moon donut, which is the one in the top left. They're actually piping hot still, so if you want fresh donuts, there's a half moon, there's a Boston cream in there, and then there's this caramel drizzled chocolate chip donut called the Italiano. If you want something piping hot right out of the oven, I would recommend this place because they make their donuts every single morning, and it looks really legit. It's probably one of the more high-end donut pastry places I've seen on Cape Cod, and it's right here in West Dennis. Go figure. Go check it out, folks. Give it a, give my video here a thumbs up, like it up, give it a subscribe. Make me famous. And no, I'm just joking, but I appreciate it. And let's get on to this this drive. So that's a cool little thing, right? It's not my usual 3-fin stop. Instead, we got donuts this morning, but still, I figured it was worth mentioning. Now I'm gonna drive home, so I'm very close to my home, and I'm very excited to try these donuts. Maybe in the next video, if I remember, I'll give you a review on how the donuts tasted. But I'm not gonna do that today because Sasha's gonna want to eat them with me, and I'm gonna have that private time. I don't like to intrude on my private life too much with these videos. I just do it for myself because it's a lot of fun making these videos. So yes, West Dennis, Captain Baker Donut Shop. It's on Route 28. Go give it a look, and I'm excited to review these donuts for sure. Other than that, I got a showing in Plymouth today. One of my sellers needs to find suitable housing, and she can't move until she does, because there's this thing called a contingency. When you market a home, you can market it on the grounds that the seller will need to find suitable housing, and it's one of the more popular strategies right now for people that need to upsize or downsize and move. It's a really great strategy to use for them. You guys are bouncing up and down. I got you on the Tacoma. There's like a little mantle I got you on. So I'm going up to Plymouth later, which is one of the farthest showings that I've done, because I like to stick around in Dennis as much as I can because it's my hometown. I went to school here at DY High School, and DY is located right over the bridge. Take a right onto Station Avenue, and you've got DY in South Yarmouth. South Yarmouth and Dennis divided by the Bass River. For those of you who know the Bass River, great little spot. If you want to go kayaking, fishing, paddleboarding, there's a few landings that you can go out on your boat. You can drop your boat in there. They're public landings. There's one on Uncle Barney's Road. It's Freeman's Landing. There's also some as you go down the river too. But the most popular one in my mind is Uncle Barney's Freeman's Landing, because it's just such an awesome landing, folks. And it's so big and wide. You can fit your trucks, you can fit your vans, whatever you use to drive your boats around. And I'd recommend going because you can go right out to the sound, right out to the ocean. It opens up into the ocean. And you can also go upstream too if you want to have a different type of experience. Funny story on that. I'm trying to get him on my podcast. Maybe I'll send this video to him when it publishes, but back in the day, I used to help my buddy who now does charters for fishing. So if you guys are looking to do some fishing, go reach out, go look up Savage Fishing, charters in on Cape Cod, in Yarmouth. He'll hook you up. His name's Jack Harney, and he's got his crew. I think Alex Geary helps him out. 2 buddies of mine from high school, actually, believe it or not. You can go right on the boat with them, pay them a fee. It's worth whatever they charge because you're going to catch some fish every time you catch some fish. And me and my buddy Jack, this was before Geary was a partner of his, or I think they're partners, or maybe he just loves fishing enough to help him out all the time. I don't know what the dynamics are, but Alex is a great fisherman. Jack is both of them are very knowledgeable, wise fishermen. And whoever else Jack has, I'm sure, is very knowledgeable and wise. Now, the thing is with both those guys is, I used to go out with Jack. I just got to my driveway here. I used to go out with Jack all the time because he would have these eel traps that he would sell to the sushi places. So I actually had the privilege of working with him, and he would pay me to go out with him, really, and just pull up the eel traps while he's driving the boat. It's kind of tough, I guess, in the boat that he was in to do both simultaneously all by yourself. You gotta have someone driving while someone's pulling the eels, and then you dump the eels out, you bring them to the guy, and they pay you for all the eels. They price them out, they take them per pound and whatever, and depending on the season, there's more supply, more demand. And my buddy's little side hustle before he got heavy into charter fishing was getting eels, which I thought was the coolest thing because I learned how to do some eel fishing. That was all done in the Bass River, folks. All right, I got some donuts to eat before they get cold. Much love. Thank you so much. Jack the Realtor signing off.